everybody. It is Deanna, your energy shift expert and Akashic Records advisor at For Heaven's Sakes Books. Tonight, I have a question that I would like to ask you as we're getting on tonight and getting ready to do some free readings. So, here's my question. Are you on the verge of giving up, or are you on the cusp of I am so over it? So a lot of us have been on that cusp of I'm so over it, I'm so done. How many times have you heard that? Or if you feel that way? And the good news is you are about to live. You are on the verge of living an extraordinary life. Doesn't that sound fantastic? Well, with the waxing moon, the waxing crescent moon, what it's doing is it's pulling our energies in such a way that it's getting us to become unstuck, take our power back, and draw those boundaries so that we can live a happier, more joyful life. Who wouldn't like that, right? If you're interested in finding out what's blocking you in your energy field, in your chakras, in your past life, what karmic debt is keeping you on this wheel of being unhappy and you feel like you can't move forward with the new moon phase, then I'd like for you to call For Heaven's Sakes in Denver at 303-964-9339. Or if you're on tonight, you're like, oh, too late to call, or perhaps you're in another part of the country, then go to forheavensake.com. There's a link here. And when you go over there, then you'll be able to click on practitioners for Denver and look for me, Deanna Denver, matches, and get signed up. And we will look into your Akashic records and we'll see what's keeping you stuck. Because why stay stuck when you could live an extraordinary life even in these times? It is amazing what energy is available to you. So I'm going to go ahead and take some readings tonight. If anybody would like, I'll pull a card for them and see what's happening in your world. So if you want to ask a question, please post down here below. And looks like we have Donna on tonight. Hi, Donna. How are ya? And River. Hello, darling. How are you doing? All these crazy energy shifts. So I'm going to be shuffling my cards, and I can pull a card if you would like to tonight, doing some free readings. Just go ahead and post your question down here below. And we're talking about the times that we're living in and being able to live an extraordinary life. Believe it or not. Hey, Sandra, good to see you. Post a question down below if you have it. But these times, there's so much going on. People are losing jobs. People are finding themselves out of a relationship they used to be in, whether they like it or whether they didn't. And then there's also people that have health issues all of a sudden that didn't have health issues before. And they're like, what is going on? And that's part of these energy shifts that are tearing away the negative things out of your life and giving you this chance to live a more joyful life. All right, let's see. Oh, here's Kimberly. Hello, Kimberly. Good to see you. And if you want to post a question down below, I'm going to be doing some free readings here. Looks like our first question tonight. River says, sure, I'll ask about my job situation, looking to make a change hopefully soon, or change soon hopefully. All right, let's see what we've got. River will pull a card for you and see what's going on. For those of you that are watching, my name is Deanna Gloyd. I am at For Heaven's Sakes Books on Thursday. I do Akashic record readings, energy clearings, and kind of chakra tune-ups, that kind of thing. Talk to your spirit guides and your angels and deceased loved ones if that's what you're looking for. Today I'm coming on to talk to you about the most beautiful, joyous times that we're living in. And I know some of you say, really? And that's because there's an energy block, something that's keeping you stuck from experiencing that most beautiful, amazing romantic relationship, something that's keeping you from finding that ideal job that pays you what you love to do. So let's see if we can answer River's question. Anybody else that's jumping on? Feel free to put a question down here in the feed. All right, River, what do we got for you? Ha! River, you're a funny lady. So, first card I'm pulling for you tonight is serendipity. And serendipity is where everything just works out in a perfect synchronous order to help you gain what it is you desire. So, River, I would ask you, where is your heart? If you're in a job situation and it's not really what you want to do, my question to you is, what is it that you want to do? If you could have a magic wand and wave it, what is the most beautiful, yummy job that you'd like to have? And really focus on that and ask the universe, hey, here's my perfect job. Bring it to me, please. And watch things turn in ways you didn't even think were possible, and watch it come right to your doorstep. All right. Thank you so much, River. I'm going to go ahead and close that out. And we'll go down, see if anybody else has a question. Big hugs to you. Well, let me know how it goes, River. I think you're going to do absolutely perfect. Sandra, she says, you're welcome, River. Sandra says, I would love a card. All right, Sandra, let's see. Oh, my guides tell me I dropped some cards earlier, which seems to happen a lot lately. And Sandra, they said yours is down here. So 1 minute. Woohoo! All right. So let's see. There's the one for you. All right, Sandra. Wow, this one says a change in the wind. So, whatever situation you're going through, this is definitely a message for you. This is definitely a time for you to pay attention to what is going on in your life. And, like I said, there is the amazing shifts on this planet and the energies that are supporting us. A lot of us are feeling, if you will, discombobulated. But if you're ready to take your power back and experience a greater life with more joy and more health in it, I'm delighted to help you to find that. And a lot of times it's about an energy that's hooked up in your energy field somewhere, and you're like, oh, I'm trying to get there, I'm trying to get there, and you can't. It's like when we were kids, somebody put their hand on your forehead, and you're trying to get at them, and they're just holding you back, and you don't realize they could just grab their hand and get there. And that's what's going on with these energies. So this moon phase we have in, it's just so extraordinary, building up to the lion's gate. And if you're having problems and you're stuck, then I'm going to ask that you make an appointment to come and see me. Let's talk about what's going on, or we can do it over the phone or Zoom if you'd like. That's 303-964-9339. And I'm looking forward to helping you to move forward and release what's there. And if you're aware of it and you know what changes to make, you can go get it, right? Okay, let's see. Sandra, back to what we were talking about with you. Sandra, a change in the wind. Okay? So what that tells me is there's things that are coming up for you that are changing swiftly. But first, as you see here, there's a lot of wind in that castle. So there's some things that are going to blow through your life, just like that, one right after the other. And please don't try to hold on to them because you're going to get rope burn. Open your hands, let the things flow out, because what's going to come next is things are going to flow in. So things got to go out before they come in. And if you'd like to find out a little bit more details about what those in and out things are, I hear one is a relationship and I hear one is work. So reach out to me. I do have some appointments available tomorrow at For Heaven's Sakes Books, where I do see people either in person. You can come and give me a little hug, and then I also see people in Zoom if they ask for it when they book the appointment. And if not, we can do it by the phone. So that's 303-964-9339. And just for getting on tonight and watching, either if you're watching live or the replay, when you book your session and I get on the phone, I want you to tell me that you saw me here on the live, and I will give you a 10% discount on your session. So if you're needing a little help in that department, let me know and we'll get that done for you. Okay, next. Thank you, Sandra. I'm going to close that out. Hope to see you soon. Kimberly, if you are still here, I'd like for you to give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're still in the room. Okay. Kimberly says she would like to pull a card, and you're welcome. Kimberly says she'd like to pull a card, and you're so welcome, Sandra. Big hugs to you. And Kimberly, you're still around. All right, so let's have a look at this. So Kimberly's asking. So Kimberly, you must be identifying with what I have been saying that's happening with this crescent moon. You're just on the verge of a breakthrough, and you're feeling like you're on the cusp. I'm so over it. Can I get a thumbs up if that's how you're feeling? And what's happening is that, yes, okay. What's happening to everyone, not just you, is that we are shifting, if you will, the energies are shifting. The universe is asking you, your angels are urging you to change and shift. Our world is changing so quickly on the political scene, on the food scene, on the money market scene, and everything is just so, so fast. And a lot of times we're not used to that pace, and it's going to, bad news or good news, depending how you look at it, it's going to pick up more and more and more and more between now and the Lion's Gate. So if you can figure out what is the root cause that's holding you back, it's like having an anchor, that's holds your boat in a place, and the waves are getting more and more, and pretty soon your boat is going to be so up here, it's not going to be able to do anything but drown because the anchor's holding it down. It could be a generational curse. It could be an energy or an entity, and I can pluck them out just like that, give you some information, and you can rock and roll forward and live the most beautiful life. If that sounds like something that you're ready to embrace, then I'd like for you to reach out to the store. I'll go ahead and pull a card for you because I told you I would. But reach out to the store and let's explore what's happening for you so we can get you turned around and get you feeling better and have you take your power back. Okay? I just feel like you've given so much of your power away, and now people want more of your power. There's your reading without a card. People want more and more from you, and you're like, I'm so done. I want my power, right? She says, definitely, absolutely. And I can show you like 6 easy steps on how to take your power back. And not only to take it back, but take it back and hold on to it. How many of you ladies out there will give your power away to some person in your life, because we're usually givers, and you hold on to it and then you give it away and then you say, no, I want my power back, and then you're like, oh, I can't hold this, they're bugging me, and I'm going to give them back what I took away. And it's just a seesaw situation. Can I get some thumbs up? Kimberly says, me 100%. Kimberly, you are awesome and amazing. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Feel like you're my assistant helping me to prove my point here. Anyway, what I'm saying is that if you are ready to take your power back and you've allowed other people to cross your boundaries for the last time, I'm not doing this anymore for the last time, okay? We should talk. We should absolutely talk and set you up with some systems to get you rocking forward in a way that you can manage and in a way that'll match the energy shifts and these energies, this ascension, God, Spirit, Source, your angels are just going to support you right into it. What could be better than that, right? All right, so anyway, big hugs and kisses to you. Please reach out to the store. Tonight, I think they're already closed, but it's 303-964-9339, or you can go to For Heaven's Sake book, For Heaven's Sake, I keep saying books, forheavensake.com, and click on practitioners, click on me. I'm Deanna, and that should be my picture about that big on there when you look, and click Denver, and then pick a time. I have plenty of times left for tomorrow, so just go ahead and pick one out. I know it'll fill up fast in the morning. That's what usually happens. Wednesday night, there's nobody. Thursday morning, I hit the door and boom, the whole schedule's full. So make sure you get on there. But basically, Kimberly, that's what I'm saying for you. It's just time for you to take your power back and release the blocks and to embrace you, because you are worthy of love. You are worthy of having your needs met. So reach out, let's get it done. And what I'm getting for you is milk and honey. So on the other side of this I'm so stuck is a beautiful, delicious, yummy life just waiting for you to take a step forward, okay? Of course, it won't be without its ups and downs. Whose life isn't? But still, I'd rather have a lot of this than feeling stuck. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close that one out. Julita, hello, beautiful darling. It's so good to see you. And let's see her. And then Kimberly, let's see. I'm looking forward to meeting with you soon. I'm going down my list to make sure we answered everybody's questions. If I'm doing some free readings, so if you are stuck or need a reading, let me know. And Kimberly, we did that. Sindra, it's so great to have you aboard this evening. And yes, Kimberly, she says it's scary. It certainly is. If you have the right tools and you know what you're doing, not a problem. It still can be scary, but no worries. We gotcha. Okay. So we'll just see if there's any more questions. If you have any questions, please put them in the feed. I am doing free readings. All right, Michelle Cruz. Hello, darling. Michelle, if you are in the house still, give me a thumbs up. Let's pull a card for you. Okay. All right. Michelle. Yes, darling. Boy, did you ever get the card of the night. We should give you the bonus prize, although I don't know what the bonus prize is. It's imagine. Look at this. So, whatever you imagine in your life right now, whatever you feel, want, desire to be, it is yours. It is literally yours. Whatever it is that you desire, whatever you imagine, you can bring it to yourself right now. Manifest, you can manifest like crazy. The only challenge you have are building blocks. So you have built up so many blocks to receiving whatever you imagine. You got 1 foot on the brake, 1 foot on the gas, 1 foot on the brake, 1 foot on the gas. Eat, 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 eat. And just so you know, I'm laughing only because Michelle, I wouldn't know anything about that. That's not true. I have done that before. I've built up blocks, beliefs and judgments on myself, and I'm imagining what I desire. I'm like, woohoo, universe, come on, support me. This is what I want. This is what I want. I want it. I want it. And the universe brings it over to me, and I'm like, block. I could never do that. Oh, I'm not sure I could do that. You know, that's how we are as humans. So, my beautiful Michelle, you have definitely got it going, and pretty soon, as soon as you can get out of your own way, so to speak, you're going to be creating some very, very amazing, absolutely amazing things. So I encourage you to find out what those blocks are. I feel like they're kind of emotional, if you will, like your emotions get in the way of your success. And if you're feeling that, she says that's for me for sure, then I'd like for you to reach out as well. Tomorrow I will be at For Heaven's Sakes in Denver, Colorado. And if you're close by, come on and see me. I would love to see you in person. And if not, we can do Zoom privately, or we can work on the phone. And tomorrow morning, call 303 964 9339. And if you just can't wait, and you're like, oh, I don't want to wait till the morning because they all might be full, then go to forheavensake.com and click on sessions, I think it says, or practitioners appointments, I think it is. And then click on my name. I'm Deanna. And then click on Denver or vice versa. And my picture will be up there so you'll know you got me. And pick out your time. Just let me know if you'd rather me to call you or if you would rather for me to Zoom or you want to come in person. So I am extremely grateful. Nope, that's okay. Angelique, if you're still there, say I'm still here and I'll do a reading for you. I see you snuck in the door there. If you're still there, let me know. I see Sarah. Sarah, I will still read for you. Angelique, did you go away? If not, oh, good. Okay, so let's give Sarah and Angelique a reading and see what's going on in their world. And again, I'm just so grateful for all of you that join me when I come on to do these lives so I can answer questions. And yes, Angelique, you made it just in time, and see what's happening for you and give you a little bit of information um, that's going on in the world. And that the desired outcome is to educate you all and keep you in the loop about what's going on. Because if you know what's going on, what's coming at you, you have a greater ability to be able to create the most beautiful life ever. Otherwise, you're all running around in fear, wondering what's going to hit you next. So, just before I give you all the reading, for those of you that just came on, what I wanted you to know is that you are on the verge of a breakthrough. Waxing crescent moon is coming. And yes, Angelique, we are doing messages from Spirit this evening. Absolutely. And I'm telling you what's going on as well. It's a message from Spirit about what's going on for the collective consciousness, and then I'll get to you personally. But what's happening is the waxing crescent right before this uh, Lionsgate is good news because it's supporting us in living an extraordinary life. It supports us in moving forward as the beautiful beings that we are as we're living our everyday life. And that can be really tough because you're walking around in the 3D world trying to be all spiritual and everything, and everybody wants to rain on your parade. Well, it's time for you to take some of your power back. So, if you are ready to live in an extraordinary life and you're on that cusp of, I am so over this, right? You're just at that point, then this is the time for you to take your power back because we've allowed too many people to cross our boundaries. And we've got to hold our boundaries if we're going to feel safe and if we're going to transition through this next level of spiritual awakenedness. That's what's happening. So if that makes sense to you and you're like, that's me, that's so for me, then give the store a call or book online for tomorrow because I'm going to be helping as many of you as I can. I only have like 4 slots, and once they're gone, they're gone. You got to wait a week. And next week's closer to the Lionsgate, and it's going to go up a notch. I'm telling you, these energies are going to keep notching it up. And if you're not on board and you haven't freed yourself or dumped the karma, yeah, not looking so good. I can feel you. Anyway, all right, let's go back. Yes, Sarah, definitely been shifting. All right, so let's go back and pick our 2 beautiful ladies that joined us here towards the end. All right, so Angelique, she thought she missed the live today. Angelique, I'm going to pull a card for you. And Angelique and everybody else at home, if you want to get a drum roll, get a drum roll going. And if you found this to be of some service to you, I'd ask you to share it. Share it with your friends. There should be a share button down below, and click like or follow. And try to keep these short and sweet these days because there's so many people so busy they don't want to watch to the end. I get that. We've already been in about 22 minutes. Kind of funny, 22? No, anyway. All right, so, Angelique, you've got 2 things going on. Actually, you have 3 things going on. So I'm pulling 1 card for everybody. Angelique, I don't know what makes you so special, lovely, but you have 3 messages. Here we go. Number 1, never-ending story. So whatever is going on in your life is exactly what I've been talking about. Couldn't have pulled a better card if I wanted to. So Angelique and anybody else that's so inclined to have listened all the way to the end to see if there's some useful information, I want you to know that it's time for people that have lived through trauma of any kind to take their power back and to experience a greater health and more joy in their lives right now. And if you're interested in that, then make sure you get an appointment with me for tomorrow because we'll talk about it, we'll clear anything holding you back, and I'll give you some 6 clear, concise steps to rock forward. And if you're on that verge of giving up and feeling like you're not worthy of a beautiful life and you're just stuck with this one, it's not true. So if you're ready to take your power back and you've allowed other people to cross over your boundaries, we should talk. Okay? So let's get on with it. Angelique, never ending story. Same thing over and over again. Second part of that message, claim your divine feminine back. Be that beautiful woman that you are. No trying to be in your masculine self. Sometimes the girl's got to say no and put up boundaries, but that doesn't mean you have to fight the other person, mentally, emotionally, verbally, whatever it is. You're not having to be resistant. You just draw your boundary and that's it. And let your no be no and your yes be yes. And the last one I was it says enchanting gifts. So apparently Spirit has some beautiful gifts waiting for you on the other side of your breakthrough. Couldn't have pulled those cards if I'd ordered them out on purpose. So that's it, Angelique. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Thank you so much for putting that message there at the end so that I was sure and catch you. And Sarah Romero, darling. Sarah, let's get on and see what you have going on. And as I'm going down here, let's see. All right, Sarah. I bet she's waiting with bated breath. She's like, yes. Let's see what you got going on there, Sarah. Sarah, I'm not sure if you have children because I don't know you, or if you take care of children or have children near you. When I connect into your energy, Sarah, I feel children around you, and it's really a good thing. It's really a beautiful thing. So it's not clear to me why you have children around you. Let's see if you put a comment down here. Okay. She says she doesn't have any children. Well, Sarah, when I feel children around people and they tell me that they don't have any in their 3D world, it either means that they're expecting children to come into their lives, could be through natural childbirth, could be just hooking up with somebody that already has children, or it means that you have the ability to create art and help children to be educated through art. So if you aren't volunteering, maybe you want to volunteer somewhere and bring some joy and laughter to children's lives. They certainly are in need of it in this day and age, and get them off the internet and stuff. Anyways, wow. Okay, so the card for you is regeneration. Let me see if I can get that straight here. Here we go. Regeneration. So there's been a fire, there's been a destroying, if you will, of old things in your life. Sorry, I can't get that straight with the camera. I have trouble seeing backwards today. Um, and so out of this fire, this whatever you've been going through in your life is going to come this beautiful growth. And it's going to come, in the darkness. So as people's lives around you seem to be getting, more and more panicky or anxiety ridden, you're going to go right up through that and be such a gorgeous light. I bet you have some beautiful spiritual gifts if you weren't already aware. She says, I always wanted to be a children's choir teacher, but it hasn't happened. And yes, everything has been shifting. Absolutely. Because Sarah, I'm not rude to you or anybody else. I'm just letting you know that across the board, people that are spiritual seekers are awakening just so fast. It's like popcorn, pop, 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 and they're not in the right spot. And if you are hidden under here, nobody can see your beautiful light. And that's why things are shifting. Let go, don't get rope burn, and just flow along with everything. If you're lacking anything, ask God, Spirit, or Source to give it to you. All right, let's see here. Let's see if we have any other questions. Sarah, we're going to go ahead and close that out. If you like the video, please click like or share. Or if you have any friends that are like, I am on the cusp of being so done, tell them, hey, there's this girl, Deanna, at For Heaven's Sakes Books, and she is amazing, and she can help you turn your life around. Or, if you haven't met me yet, just say I heard about her. And come on over, the more the merrier. Every life, listen to me closely, every life that I get to touch is a life that I am blessed by. Every life I touch is a life that I am blessed by. I am so grateful to be able to work with each and every one of you. I absolutely love my job and empowering and helping women and other people to take their power back. A few good men like to take their power back and be centered and be the beautiful beings they came here to be. So it looks like I have somebody named Eileen Zabaldi. Eileen, if you're still here, can you let me know? I didn't see you till just now, and I'm more than happy to do a reading for you. And yes, okay. Let's see if she pops up here. Eileen, you're so cute. I see your drum roll. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna laugh at that. That's so cute. And let's see here. Oh, Angelique says that was what she was literally talking about with a friend of hers. Yeah, these are real things that are going on. That's why I come on, so you all know what I'm up to and what I'm doing, and how that you can take steps for yourself. I'm going down my list, still here. Oh, Sarah, you're so cute. You don't have any children, but you always wanted to be, a choir teacher, and you never know what's going to happen. There's so many children that need love right now. Lisa says kids need a lot of other influences besides social media. Oh, absolutely. And Sarah says she's been learning Reiki. Good. Sarah, if you need help with that, sometimes when we're bringing through that love and light Reiki through our hands, we'll have past lives where we were doing that healing and it kind of didn't work out for us very good. So, there's still that, and it may hang us up from being able to do the work in the here and now that can be cleared just like that. It's really easy. And let's see here. Oh, Sarah says she's been to a seance and I cleaned my energy blockages before. Mwah. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, I appreciate when you all are so gracious. Whoops. Because when I'm on Facebook, I can feel your energy, but your photos are like this big. Eileen, you are awesome. All right, Eileen, you ready? Come on, Eileen. Da, da. Dinner and a movie. Anyway, here we go. Eileen. Eileen, what do you have in your little picture there? That looks like a teacup. Okay. Eileen. Ooh, you got the masculine energy, girl. You see that? You have the masculine energy. So whatever it is you're desiring to create in your life, oh, it's a cat. Okay, thank you. In her little icon. So Eileen, whatever you're wanting to create right now, the masculine energy is the way to go. So usually women, feminine, and we love and we nurture, and that's how we're doing it. And the masculine energy is a little bit more forceful, um, pushes forward. I don't want to make this negative. It's like the feminine can be nurturing and loving and supporting and, oh, go do this, go do that. Whereas the masculine is more logical and like, this isn't what needs to be done and this is by when. And here's the consequence if you don't, and here's the reward if you do. Eileen, could you say yes if that makes sense to your situation? Because that's a lot to take in. So, if that's making sense to you, let me know. So while she's doing that, waiting for that to populate. Oh, yes. She says, yes, wow, yes. Okay. I'm so glad that resonates with you. So for everybody, yeah, she says, wow, woohoo, at home and at work. Okay. Eileen, make an appointment. I'm not going to be rude, but make an appointment because if you've got that going on at work and at home, and you've got those situations going on, that's the universe bringing your message right here in front of you. And like homework, homework. It's like, but the message is there. It's right under your nose, and it's telling you about your unique brilliance to shift right at this moment. And it's not charging forward. You're saying, oh, is it okay to stand up and say no, charge forward? No, it's more about drawing those boundaries in business and at home. So you get the masculine energy, and you're learning to draw boundaries as in that that business logical mind, and at the same time at home you're drawing boundaries with the feminine divine. Using that and it's challenging to balance. I know. I totally feel you, because I love to be feminine. I love to be a mom. There's days that it's a challenge. All moms can go hallelujah, right? I just I love being a mom, and I love being at home and doing things, there. I also have a business to run. And so I come to work and I've got to make business decisions, complete contracts. If people can't complete their contracts, they have to go. I can't say, oh, gee, sorry, Susie, you can't complete this contract, honey. I'll give you another 6 weeks. I can't do it because it's business. I would love to, but it's business. So that's what's the challenge, is to go back and forth between those two energies and still hold your boundaries. Um, Lisa, if that makes sense to you, since you're the one that said also masculine energy, okay to stand up and say no, if that makes sense to you, can you let me know down below? I always like to know if you all are nodding your heads and saying yes. Oh, and I'll go back up to the question. Sindra, you are awesome. She says you are beautiful. Thank you. A beautiful soul. Thank you. I appreciate it. Every day in every way, I am getting happier and happier, healthier and healthier. All right. Let's see here. And yes, and deadlines. Yep. And it's not so much pushing forward, but spirit and source will bring energies by for you and create realities for you to choose from. And if we don't choose from them, then we're not reaping anything. So, all right. So it looks like Eileen is resonating with that. Lisa, you're resonating with that. So I'm going to wrap up, but I have some important stuff to tell you, so don't go away. You're watching the replay. Uh, Please click like or share if you have appreciated this video. There's other people that may need to hear it. And we've been on 36 minutes. Like I said, I've been trying to make things more succinct these days. I do come on and do readings when I can, when I have time in my schedule, so I can get to more of you. Again, I wanted you to know that if you're ready to take your power back and people have crossed your boundaries for the last time, you're ready to take a stance, and you're on the verge of being like, I'm so done with this, I'm so over it, and I'm ready to live a worthy life worth living, I'm ready for that, then we should talk. And tomorrow is Thursday. When I'm filming this, it is 7/19/2023. I am Deanna. I am in the Denver bookstore at For Heaven's Sake Books. You can go to forheavensake.com. There will be a place for you to click, I believe it is on practitioners or appointments. Look for me. Make sure you click the Denver store, because if you don't, it's going to look like my schedule is full. If you're seeing this at the last minute, I would like for you to call the store at 303-964-9339, because what happens is the scheduling system will not let anybody book a couple of hours before each time slot, just because you got to put a deadline in there, otherwise I won't know there's an appointment. So you can always call and say, hey, has she got anything left today, and get yourself squeaked in there so we can teach you how to take your power back, get rid of this karmic debt, and claim your beautiful spiritual self. Woohoo! It's time, okay? And the universe is supporting you more than it ever has. Mwah! Big hugs and kisses. I can't wait to meet each and every one of you, or see those of you that I have worked with before. Have a great, wonderful night. Big hugs.